Tyler Barnes here. Okay. So what I want to talk about today is your needs. So I've done a lot of bad stuff in my day, passing a judgment there, but I guess destructive stuff. A lot of self-destructive stuff, just destruction. This was because I had a need or a few needs that weren't being taken care of. So I would use different strategies to try and get that need. You know what I'm saying? We are detached from who we are, what we are. We are human. Are we human? Or are we dancing? But we all have needs, and nobody knows what they are anymore. Everyone thinks they need the new phone, they need this, that, and the other thing, and they don't even really know what a need is. You should say someone's very needy when they just want attention, which is just one need. So, or people just a lot of judgment, a lot of snap judgments. I see myself doing it all the time, and it's frustrating now that I know about needs. And you want something, best thing to do is figure out what it is. There was a school out there called the Happy School, and it was a school that taught you how to be happy. First thing they would try and find out are your needs. First most important thing are your needs. Okay? You have to make sure these needs are being met. And sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes, shit happens. But as long as you're alive, as long as you're breathing, knowing where your needs are is a good start. Being more comfortable, and knowing yourself. It's like Jesus was written to say, the kingdom of heaven is inside you. You should be what you are studying. Now there are universal needs. I'm going to give you a list of needs just so you have an idea. Universal needs. These are the big ones. Everything stems from these. So you have self-awareness, which is like having choice, building your world. Being aware that you are here, which is very important. Significance, knowing that you have a purpose, you have a use. It's a very good need, very universal there. Authenticity, your own style mark, your expression is important. The way you do things is important. Now you can break that down. Transparency, sometimes you need to talk to somebody or you need to hold somebody. This is something you need. Don't forget that. Solidarity. This has a lot to do with your space. Solidarity. So your interactions in the space. And its impacts, being aware, having the social responsibility, understand that. And there's physical well-being, which everyone knows, air, water, food, shelter, clothes. These are your fundamental physical needs, and being at the base of your physical being. It's a very important one. It starts here and goes up. But yeah. Needs I find I need that would definitely be need for choice. Not too much choice, but if I want to wear something, I want that choice. I don't care. I mean, that's a need. If I want to wear a hat, if I want to have long hair, that's just a need, I like being interdependent. I like working with people. I like working with myself. I like contributing to people, having them help me, and building that. something I need, like to just be more aware of what's going on around me. Honesty, just an honest living. Some people would say, I've heard one person tell me honesty is not the best policy, and that in order to, some greater purpose, I don't believe in that. If I bend the truth, I want to go back and say, sorry, what I really meant to say. I try. It's part of my STEP program to be rigorously honest. So working on it, practicing it. I need that to keep me sober, keep me sane. I need that. And integrity. People got to be able to, know that I'm an integritous person. I try so hard to create a world and have people able to create a world with me. It's very important to me. Freedom is, I definitely want to be able to be free to think what I want and have the freedom to work towards what I want. That's it's important for me. And self-reliance. I can take care of myself, and keeps me strong. It's just something I need. And then all the physical stuff, But yeah, you sit down and be like, well, what the fuck are my needs, man? You can only think of like one or something. Or, I would suggest going online, looking at a list of universal needs or whatever. Marshall Rosenberg has a lot of good stuff on the language of the heart. Or language of love, I can't remember. I think it's the heart. But yeah, your needs are so important, man. If you said, this is what you want a family, a boat, and a house, right? And what's your strategy? Well, I'll become a lawyer. We're soon to work for him, and it might work for me, who knows? And then I'll have a house and a family and stuff. And then you become a lawyer. And let's say you hate the job, and it's costs so much money, you're in so much debt from school. Now you're hooped, and you're stuck, and you hate your job, and it's destroying you. It's taking away from your needs for honesty or integrity. It could take away from any need, right? That's why it's important. What do you need now? And how can it get met? You know what I'm saying? If you say, oh, I want to put a band together so I can get rich and stuff, that's the wrong attitude. You want to go into a band to work and create something beautiful. Or someone comes up to you and says, here's $1 million to do this, and it's up to you, whatever. But it's so important to know your needs. You want to be happy? Take care of your needs. And then you can grow from there. I see two types of needs: toxic needs and toxic needs and generative needs. You might think you need something, but if you have to explain why you need something, it's probably not a need, and it's probably bad for you. Oh, I'm so upset, I really need to get drunk. And then alcohol is a depressant. It's like, that's a strategy, so your need doesn't actually get met. You're upset and you need someone to talk to. You need some transparency. Maybe alcohol will help you get to that transparency. But if you're just looking at the alcohol and not your need, it's hard, and it's a toxic. You think that's your need because you haven't thought it through. It just takes a couple seconds, and it takes practice, because we were never taught this anywhere. You have to think things through, and that's your key to success. I'm telling you. I need my partner to have the house clean every day. Your need is just self-reliance, right? Independence. And you come home and your needs don't look like they're going to get met. Okay, well, this is probably because you wanted a specific need, which was actually a strategy to get your need, and it was a specific strategy. And once you get into a situation where coercion is occurring, you are creating a fight or flight situation. You only have two options: do what you say, or fly. But tell them, this is my need. If you could do this, it would really help out. And it's up to them. You can't make them do anything, ever. And if you do, you don't want it. You know why? Because they're not doing it for the right reason. That's toxic. It creates a toxic environment. It's a toxic need. A need for control. A need for... I don't want to talk too much about toxic needs. But figure out your need. Think about it. Is it healthy? Is it... Because once you get the needs down, the generative needs, and then you can build upwards. You can... and if we all find unity, we can build an amazing place, man. It's happening. I think it should happen more. If you don't know about this secret, and I'm telling you, share it. People should know. Know yourself. Know your needs. Make sure they're met. Stop strategizing. Because you're not helping yourself get what you want by focusing on a strategy. And once you start helping yourself, things become easier and more enjoyable. Trust me. Anyways, love you guys. Live long and prosper. And yeah, sit down and write down 5 needs. Make sure they're needs. Think about it. Learn a bit about yourself. You're in school now. The school of happy. And you're the subject and the teacher. So go learn.